Hello, everybody. So, I am April Walsh. Welcome to Shadow Work by April. Today, we're going to be talking about vibration, also known as frequency or energy. A lot of these terms are interchangeable. So, before we get started, I have a few announcements to make. Very, very soon, I will be launching my first Shadow Work by April gift box. These beautiful packages are filled with crystals and incense, candles, bath and body products, little rituals, tools curated specifically to assist you in your shadow work journeys. All of these items are handpicked by me. I Reiki charge them myself, and some of these things are even I'm hand making myself. So I'm really excited about this project, and I can't wait to get these boxes into your hands. Next, as my practice has evolved, I'm recognizing that I can better serve my clients by keeping an open line of contact and providing ongoing support during their journeys. So, for this reason, I'm going to be offering shadow work coaching services at a monthly rate, opposed to the single sessions that I've been doing so far. So, there will be some price changes on my service list, and I will also be consolidating my list to make more time for the actual coaching services. I don't think this is going to go in effect until the beginning of the year. The sessions still will be available until then. Okay. So back to vibration. We hear this term a lot in the spiritual community, but not everybody has a clear idea of what that actually means. So as a shadow work coach, it's important that my clients have a clear understanding of this term so they have a good understanding as they are visualizing, removing trauma and healing trauma and cutting cords. Being able to visualize and having a really good understanding of what you're doing is really important to the actual work. You know, you got to believe in what you're doing. That really helps manifest the changes. So it's important to me that they understand what's going on in their physical, emotional, and energy bodies as this work is happening. So if you put your hand under a super powerful microscope and friggin' look through it, you're going to see that your hand is not as solid as you think. It is actually a giant cluster of vibrating particles. This is exactly what vibration is. The more dense an object, the slower its vibration. So a rock is more dense than my hand. It has a lower vibration. Air is less dense than my hand. It has a higher vibration. So the same thing applies when you're talking about your energy body. Think back to a time when you were fed up, you were stressed, you were angry, you were frustrated. The muscles in your back tense up. Pressure builds in your head as blood rushes to your face. Your blood pressure increases. Like you're literally becoming more dense. And your vibration is lowering. In those moments, your physical body is becoming more like a rock and less like air, or less like a high vibrational, healthy spiritual being. So also your energy body or your aura also becomes smaller. It contracts. It pulls in close to your body, preparing you for fight or flight. This is what people mean when they talk about lower vibrational emotions or energy. Anything associated with fear will put you in a lower vibration and make your being more dense. The fear-based emotions include depression and apathy, guilt and shame, hate, rage, being afraid or panicked, doubt and insecurity, frustration, disappointment, all the crappy things that we don't like to feel. We don't like to feel them because it lowers our vibration. if you have experienced prolonged periods of fear-based emotion, or even super intense short periods of fear-based emotions, they can get stuck in your body in the form of energetic trauma. This is what I specialize in, teaching people to remove this trauma from their energy body. Think of these as energetic rocks that are stuck in your energy field, and they lower your vibration and they weigh you down. They make you heavier, make you more dense. This can block our gifts. It makes it harder for us to experience the higher vibrational emotions that we're looking for. And oftentimes, people who have lots of emotional trauma, energetic trauma, will feel drained all the time. They just will. It's just how it goes. Also, we have a harder time working through what I like to call micro traumas. These are little things that happen throughout our day, like dropping a spoon on the floor, or losing your car keys, or being late, or even bigger things like being lied to, or like tanking a job interview or something. Usually, these little things should have a small and quick emotional and energetic response. If you have unhealed trauma and you are in fight or flight mode all the time, these things are going to impact you much differently. These micro traumas will have a huge, long, drawn out emotional response, leaving you energetically drained. It will kick off negative thought patterns, and you'll be unable to make rational decisions. So when this happens, consider yourself triggered. That is exactly what people mean when you hear, work on your triggers. When people talk about triggers, that's what it is. A trigger is a over dramatic response to something that should be small, a small response. Triggers cause us to over focus on things that are not in our control, that are outside ourselves. As you over focus on things, energetic cords in your solar plexus begin to form. I'm always talking about cord cutting. This is what I mean. The more you focus on something outside of that initial healthy emotional response, the bigger your cord gets, harder it is to get rid of, and the more energy it takes from your energy field. So the more you focus on things you can't control, the more cords are plugged into your solar plexus, and they're draining your power. Your solar plexus is your power center. It is where your motivation lives. Having a bunch of cords drains your energy. It makes it harder to feel powerful, harder to be motivated. So once again, cord cutting. This is where the cord cutting comes in. It is the easiest way to jack up your energy field pretty quickly. If you start chopping those cords, instead of letting your energy flow out to things that don't deserve it, you're holding your energy in. And it makes it easier for you to do the healing work because you're energized. Like literally, your aura is full of your own energy. So on the flip side, if you are vibrating high, your muscles are relaxed, you laugh and smile a lot, it's easy to express gratitude, and you literally feel lighter. When you are riding the wave of high vibrational emotions, your whole being is less dense. Your aura is bigger and brighter. I can always tell how stressed people are in the moment when I'm doing my sessions, because the more stressed they are, the closer their aura is to their body. And the more relaxed they are, their aura is huge. It's big, it's giant, it's freaking 6 feet across. So your aura is bigger and brighter. Your brain is producing more happy chemicals, and you feel more connected when you're working with these high vibrational emotions. You feel more connected to other people, more connected to the planet. You're more connected to your higher self and your spirit guides. The higher vibrational emotions include being open and feeling pleasure, desire, motivation, enthusiasm, joy, gratitude, empathy, love, excitement, happiness. This is why the spiritual community speaks so often of raising your vibration. Your higher self and your guides exist on a higher plane of consciousness. They are vibrating so high that we can't see them with our human eyeballs. So the higher you vibrate, the more connected you are to your higher self and all your guides that are around you trying to help you. You also are just more connected to your intuition. When we can't follow our intuition, I don't want to say it's impossible to be on your correct path, but how are you supposed to know what it is? We all have a divine purpose. If you don't have connection to your intuition, how do you know which way to go? The higher you raise your vibration, the better your intuition will be. And the more clear your purpose is going to be, the more clear your path is going to be. So, if you need help locating traumas, removing them, if you're not sure how to do cord cutting, if you need general support, please book a session on my Facebook page, Shadow Work by April. I would be honored to assist you in your journey. So thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. And until next time.